This podcast is sponsored by Scout and Cellar. Clean, crafted wine delivered to your door. Must be 21 years of age or older and only delivered in the U.S. Status. Hello and welcome to Life Coaching Comedians. I'm your host, Alexis Charday, transformational life coach. That's right, I went ahead and I got certified. So hit me with all your problems. And today I have a wonderful guest to join me for his very first session, Reuben Gonzalez. Hey, Reuben, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Alexis. It's good to be here. Thanks for getting me into a session.
I am honored that you trust me enough, and just know that this is a safe space. So, you're addicted. What is it exactly that you're addicted to, Reuben?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out that right now. So I think I'm addicted to, if I have to be addicted to something, I think I'm addicted to relaxing. I'm addicted to leisure. I was thinking about my life recently, and I was thinking like the teenage version of myself would be very happy with what I'm up to lately. Like I've been
Oh,
playing
okay.
video games all day. Like I chill, I
Mm,
smoke weed, like I hang out a lot.
mhm.
But that's what I think that's my vice, is that I like to relax a little too much. I like to take life a little too easy sometimes.
Okay. Well, would you say that this, addiction to relaxation, so to speak, is getting in the way of your productivity? Are you still, making it to work and paying bills and doing the man things you got to do every day?
Yeah, I take care of my business. I show up to work, but when I'm there, do I give 100% between you and me, Lexus? Not always. And
Well, just in case you didn't notice, this is being recorded, so it's not really between me and you. So you may not want to share this with any of your coworkers. And I am not in any way legally responsible for any consequences that comes from what you say on this podcast. Just so we're clear.
I get that. Yeah, it's a small circle. I don't follow my coworkers on social media. That's a big
Oh,
no-no in
that's
life, I
that's
think.
that's a smart move. I
I think it's a
highly
smart move.
recommend
Yeah,
that
keep that
everyone
stuff
does that.
separate.
Yeah.
Business and pleasure.
So you don't give it 100% at work, is what you're saying.
Not always. I do try, but it's like there's just. I think that with things in life, I'm definitely more up. Like I said, I'm more about hanging out, more having a good time, relaxing. When it comes to taking care of business or hustling or grinding or working hard or trying to push myself to these next levels, it's hard for me to break past that sometimes. I like.
Mm,
I'm a comfortable guy, and I think that it does get in the way sometimes. From everything, from all the things that I like to accomplish, from things that I could be potentially accomplishing. I think me just wanting that easy go life sometimes can, it's fun, everyone likes to chill, everyone likes to relax. But I think there's
yeah.
times I should be more of a well-rounded person
Mm.
and learn
Some
some
might say that you
balance.
already are.
Ah, my mirror
Well,
tells me that.
oh, interesting. So I'm curious. Okay, Ruben, you said that there are times that you have a hard time breaking through that, but I am assuming that you have broken through these relaxation lows, so to speak, and gotten back onto your grind. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. There's times that I'll go, you know what? I'm gonna not smoke weed for a couple weeks. I'm gonna not play video games for a couple weeks, and then those 2 weeks are always super productive and super
Mm-hmm.
great, and I feel like going in a positive direction. But then
Okay.
work is a little stressful or something happens. I'm just like I just want to kick back and relax. And once I fall back into a certain routine, I'm very comfortable in those routines.
So would you say that you're pretty laxed right now? Have you been kind of on the low productive scale lately?
Yeah, yeah.
Me
I've been on one of my
too.
low productivity
Yeah, maybe
modes
it's
lately.
something with the planets. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I didn't even want to do this session with you today, but I made a commitment. So,
And I did too, Alexis.
yeah, so we're working through it together.
Yeah. And I think that
So
quarantine has
these,
been like a weird, like, it gives you a sort of a weird excuse where you're like, well, we're in a pandemic. Well, everyone's kind of doing nothing right now, so it kind of validated my lack of productivity more.
yeah, I mean, you can feel like I just got a shower. I'm not really put together, but this isn't about me. This is about you, Ruben. Okay, so those times when you're like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna smoke weed anymore. I'm gonna get my stuff together and I'm gonna be productive." What is the thought process, so to speak, or what is the motivation behind that? What's that last straw that just says makes you say, you know what? I'm actually gonna do it this time.
Yeah, usually it's when I run out of weed. So I'll go,
Hmm.
well, this is all done, so maybe I just shouldn't buy some for the next couple weeks and see how that goes. It's when I have it around, I'm always kind of like smoking and I'm always just kind of doing that. Um, that's the thing is that, again, when I have it around, when I have these things around me, it's easy for me to just go, I'm just going to do this for the next 2 weeks. But it's just, in the back of my head, I know what I should be doing. I know what I want to be doing. I know the goals I have in my head. And I think everyone has those goals in their head that they want to achieve that they haven't yet or they're still working towards. And you know how much effort you're putting into those things. And, sometimes it's not a lot. And so it's just me being honest with myself and going and feeling like kind of disappointed in myself, going like, okay, well, this week I fucked up on my diet or I blew my money or whatever thing it is that makes that I feel bummed out about that. I'm like, man, I really screwed this week up. Let me do something about that. So then I'll be like, all right, for the next, whatever time, doesn't have to be a time limit. Just like, I'm going to chill on the weed. I'm going to chill on the video games. I'm going to try to focus up and try to get some things done.
Well, it sounds like you kind of already have things figured out. I mean, and doesn't really seem like you need me, but how much weed do you have left?
Right now I have maybe like two or three sessions worth of weed
Okay.
left.
So, would it be helpful for you if I came over and confiscated that weed so then you could start being more productive again? Because I can
Hey,
arrange that.
right, yeah, like a weed pickup service where, yeah, you come and you smoke it for me. I like that. That's
Yeah.
very committed to your craft.
Thank you. Thank you. It was a lot of school, and I think it's starting to pay off.
Yeah. Yeah, but see, I kind of
Yeah.
do like when people see like I have it figured out. Like that's the thing about me is that's funny is that I do have it like figured out, quote unquote. Like I know the answers. I know what I need to do. It's just the
Hmm.
application. Like I don't know. I always say that I can tell someone how to be on a diet. Like I can give someone a diet plan and tell you what you need to do to lose weight. Then I don't do it myself. Like I know all the right answers, but it's hard. Sometimes I just say the right things, but I don't apply them to my own life.
Interesting. I have this theory that the advice that you give to other people that comes from out of nowhere, like sometimes it's just like word vomit. You just give this advice, comes from
Hmm.
the instinct. It's really your higher self giving advice to yourself. But you're not taking your own advice. So, what is it about you, Ruben, that makes you feel unworthy or undeserving
Hmm.
of taking your own advice and achieving your wildest dreams?
Finding my higher self. I don't know. I'm trying. That's the part I'm trying to figure out right now. That's the part I'm trying to unlock right now. I actually did
Hmm.
some therapy recently for the first time, kind of about this kind of stuff.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
my insurance got denied, so now I got to pay out of pocket for that. So that's probably why I'm here. Um, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I
so far
don't
this is
I don't
so far you're
accept
unlocking some stuff.
insurance either, but we'll
Yeah,
talk about that
you seem like
after the fact. But
a sliding
you
scale type
can
of
pay
person.
in weed though.
Yeah, exactly.
Just don't
If that's the
tell
exchange,
anyone.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
recreational now. So.
Yeah, just, but I don't, I mean, it's just a certification. I don't think I can lose. We should be fine.
We'll be fine. Yeah, exactly.
I think we'll be okay.
It's client, it's client,
Um,
it's client. Client relations. It's like getting on my level, smoking it, and I'm knowing where I'm coming from. Knowing you have to go into that rut. Sometimes you have to get yourself into that mode. Play video games,
yeah.
smoke weed for 2 weeks, and see the mind of Reuben. See where I'm coming from.
Oh, I damn sure know where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Definitely. So what do you say? How about we do a little exercise and get you in touch with your higher self today? How do you feel about
I'm
that?
I'm thinking I'm ready for that. I trust you with my
Okay.
life.
Okay, great. Let's get deep.
All right.
So I want you to go ahead and close your eyes, Ruben, and tell me, has anyone ever told you about, or have you ever learned about the chakras in your
Uh,
body?
I've heard of the chakras, and I know about the chakras because I used to watch anime, and that's how I heard about the chakras the first
Oh,
time.
no.
But
Anime's
then
fun.
I'm like, oh, chakras are a real thing people talk about. Okay,
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
just a cartoon concept.
So I particularly like to focus on the heart chakra, especially when we're doing things to better ourselves because we need to have more love for ourselves. So we're going to recite a mantra together
Okay,
and then maybe some affirmations. But first, I'm going to do a little bit of sound healing for you. And I just want you to take in this sound, okay?
okay.
So, first, I want you to take a couple deep breaths. Breathe in to the count of 4 and breathe out to the count of 8. Nice and slow. Yes. Give me a couple more of those, Reuben. You're doing great. You're doing so good. All right. Allow yourself to be open to receiving healing sounds. Feel it vibrate through your body. Oh, so beautiful. What does that do to you, Reuben?
It's definitely vibrating through me. I'm
Where do
letting it
you
all
feel it the most?
in my head, in the top of my head.
Ooh, your crown chakra. It's speaking to your crown. That's your higher self saying, Reuben, let me in. Let me in there.
Ah,
All right, now let's open up that heart chakra. We're going to do that with the mantra Yam. Okay, so we're going to take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, we're going to chant Yam together. Ready? So breathe in. Yam. Good.
mm,
Let's do another one. Deep breath in. Yam. How does your heart feel?
feels really warm and fuzzy. Yeah, oh, can I keep my
Ooh.
eyes closed? Keep them closed?
Oh, you can do whatever you want. It's
They've
fine.
been closed a while. I might open them now. My heart
Yeah,
feels
okay.
warm though. It feels like that really reverberated through me. You're high, and then my low tone was like a nice monk chant.
You're right, I am high.
Hey.
Okay, so here we go. We're going to do some self-love mantras, okay?
Okay.
So go ahead and you can keep your eyes open or closed and kind of just place your hands on your heart or one hand on your heart and
Close them again for this.
Really just feel that energy there and repeat after me. I accept who I am. It is safe for me to be myself.
I accept who I am. It is okay for me to be myself.
No, no, no. It is safe.
I
That
knew
is the
it.
difference. I accept who I am, and it is safe for me to be who I am. Or I'm messing it up now. See, look what you did.
I think I got
It's
it.
okay.
I
Nobody's
accept who
fault.
I am, and it's safe to be who I am.
Yeah, this is good enough. Okay, next
All
one.
right.
I am perfect just the way I am.
I am perfect just the way I am.
Wonderful. I love myself.
I love myself.
I kind of felt like you didn't mean that.
Damn. I
Would
feel like
you
I
would
do
you
love
agree?
myself. No.
Do you? Okay.
I
I
think I'm
just
from a
I
very
don't
nice place with a little self love. I think I have gone through the process of that and finding that.
okay. I just felt like the comedian was coming out a little bit in that
Yeah,
one
I
and
was I was I was goofing a little bit. I was laughing a little bit
okay.
at the
Yeah,
monsters.
let's not goof.
You're
Let's
right.
really like, you're looking yourself in the mirror and you see yourself, the love of your life, the
Yeah.
person that you want to marry and spend the rest of your life with because hey, we're stuck with ourselves until we die. So,
Yeah.
might as well love,
Let me
right?
mean this one. Ready?
All right.
I love myself.
Good. That was better. Still not too convincing, but I'll accept that. I choose to feel good about myself every day.
I choose to feel good about myself every day.
I love the way I look and feel. My body is beautiful.
I love the way I look and feel. My body is beautiful.
Yes, Hunty, say it again.
Yes, Auntie, say it again.
No, that's not what I meant, Reuben. Say it one more time. I love the way I look and feel. My body is beautiful.
I love the way I look and feel. My body is beautiful.
That is amazing. I open my heart to love.
I open my heart to love.
I deserve to feel joyful and positive.
I deserve to feel joyful and positive.
I can do whatever I put my mind to.
I can do whatever I put my mind to.
I am surrounded by light and love.
I am surrounded by light and love.
And if you open your eyes and look at me, you will see the confirmation of that.
I see it.
I believe in myself.
I believe in myself.
Only love lives within.
Only love lives within me.
I trust myself and the decisions that I have made.
I trust myself and the decisions that I have made.
I am doing the best I can with what I know.
I am doing the best I can with what I know.
I have the power to make the changes I desire.
I have the power to make the changes I desire. I like
Oh,
that
that
one.
one really hit home,
Yeah,
didn't
that
it?
one hit home. Yeah, that one's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Loving myself allows me to give more to others.
Loving myself allows me to give more to others.
Let me ask you something, Reuben. Are there people in your life that you feel like you could give more to?
Mm, I guess my fiance. I feel like we live together. We spend a lot of time together. We have a really good relationship. And I feel like, you know, I don't know, maybe even more time, maybe even more dedication to her if I were not on my video games high as a kite 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
I would be spending that time being like, hey, let's go on a bike ride. Let's just hang out. Let's just talk. Let's just look at each other.
How long has she been your fiance?
Fiance had been since November.
Okay, okay. Yeah. So
We've
we
been
want to
dating for
make
like
sure
7 years
that
total now.
Okay, okay. We want to make sure that you're loving yourself enough, Ruben, to get rid of the procrastination because you don't want to have a 7-year fiance.
Right.
We just said a few months now, about six
Yeah.
months.
Which is what's also making me kind of think like I gotta start making some adult directions with my life. I gotta start, I'm doing adult things, have some adult moves going on in my life. So I gotta start kind of making every part of my life that way, and kind of
Yeah,
living
uh,
the adult version of myself.
yeah. Minus the adult films, I think we'll be good there.
I gotta cut those out too. That's something I gotta, that's one adult thing
I
I
mean,
gotta
well,
stop.
if she's into it,
Hmm.
everyone has their thing.
It's not bad, but it's just another one of those things.
Yeah.
Falls into the
I,
leisure category.
yes, very
You're
much
chilling, you're
leisure.
smoking, you play video games. Next thing you know, you're a life coach.
Although they do make adult films now made by women for women.
Those are good.
So that's something that you two could consider. We're getting off topic here.
Yeah.
How are you feeling, Ruben?
After that whole mantra session, I feel good. I feel calm. I feel relaxed. It's something I've
Mm.
been trying to dabble into. I've never been the guy that like meditates. I've never been the one that like uses mindfulness practices. So just that right there was like a nice and refreshing. And if I could like put that into my daily life here and there, I think that would be a good way to get this whole thing going.
Yeah, and it's very easy to incorporate into your daily life as well. I mean, while you're laying in bed, when you wake up in the morning, while you're laying in bed before you go to bed, just doing some of that deep breathing, saying a few
Hmm.
things to yourself, because, our subconscious mind, it works for us, Ruben. So if you start visualizing those things, while you're about to go to bed, you're setting your intention for the next day, and then you're going to wake up in a better mood. It's just, we have so many moments to meditate. When we take a shit, when we take a shower, there's lots of
Yeah.
opportunities there. So take advantage of those.
Yeah. Did you write those mantras? Did you come up with those, or did you get those mantras from a source
Oh,
that
I
I
read
can get them
them.
from?
Yeah, I read them out of a book. Don't tell anyone.
I would never.
Um, Sometimes my brain doesn't work, but I love this book. It's my pocket mantras.
Oh,
It's got a lot of good mantras in there. So,
yeah,
whenever you're feeling a little low and you're not sure on how to talk yourself back up,
yeah,
that can really help. And sometimes, mantras, eh, sometimes you're just saying them and just like, who am I fooling? I don't believe this shit. But the
yeah. You
more
really
that you
gotta
say it, the more that you say it and put a little oomph in it,
sort of
it's
manifest
good.
it.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah,
Well, I am so glad and grateful that you came to visit me virtually today. And yeah, I challenge you to find those opportunities where you can spend a little meditation with yourself, a little time with yourself. Higher Reuben is coming on down.
hi, Reuben. Yeah, he was talking to me. He was. I was feeling him during the sound healing, and I'm gonna definitely try to tap into that side of myself and access the higher self.
Yeah, you do that, Reuben. And Reuben, where can people find you if they want to get in touch with you?
Yeah, so you can just find me on Instagram. That's where I'm the most at. My name is on, and you can add me on Facebook too, Reuben Gonzalez. But on Instagram, my name is Brownish Spider, and then there's an underscore at the end. So it's just Brownish Spider underscore. I also have a podcast called Playlists with People, where we make a playlist and we talk about music. And if you're into that kind of thing, check that podcast out.
Playlists with people, huh? That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
I know you're busy
As you,
life coaching, but I'll have to get you on there one day. Maybe we could talk about some songs and some music.
I only listen to high vibrational music and occasionally Snoop Dogg.
we'll make a playlist of like, yeah, high frequency Snoop Dogg meditations. There's got to be a mix
Ooh,
out there somewhere.
I'm sure. And, maybe
Binaural.
the next calling is DJing and making high vibrational remixes of hood rap. Is that what the
That
kids
might.
are calling it nowadays? Hood rap?
I don't know. That's what That's what they called it in the hood. So this is hood rap from where we're from.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, there you guys have it. Another comedian leaving my space a little bit more hopeful. I believe in my work, and I'll leave it at that. Um, all right. Thanks for joining us, Reuben, and
That's it.
I'll see you soon.
Thanks so much for having me, Alexis. This was transformational.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're too sweet.
That was great, everyone. That was my insurance failed me, and my therapist was like, "You got to pay out of pocket from now on." But you know what? I might not even go back to therapy because Lexus just gave me all the tools I need to succeed. I'm gonna go back to therapy. I recommend everyone goes to therapy. But Lexus was great. That was. I'll be back. I'll be back to see her. She's a magician. She's a sorcerer, an alchemist. Transform your life with the advice that she gives. She's gonna be, next thing you know, she's gonna be therapying, transforming the stars. She's gonna be talking to, Brad Pitt when he's got something going on. She's gonna make him a new person. She's gonna get what's that dude's Tom Cruise. She's gonna get him out of Scientology. She's gonna talk to him. He's gonna cut the shit. Okay. Seriously, the Lexus guys need to follow her. You guys need to take this advice. I feel like my higher self is talking to you, and this is what it's saying. So, good stuff. Good stuff.
Oh, Reuben Gonzalez. I've always really enjoyed his energy, his presence, but I think he has all the tools that he needs to get up off his ass. Because if I know a woman, and I know women, his fiance is not having that bullshit. She's not having the video games. She's not into the weed smoking. She's not into all of that. And so, kudos to Reuben for getting engaged during the pandemic, as a lot of couples did not last. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that Reuben can jump the broom with his fiance. He just got to, get his shit together a little bit. So I hope to see him again soon. I think he could use a little bit more work.